Hello, boys and girls. This is our third read of Whistle for Willie. And remember that Ezra Jack Keats wrote the words and he also illustrated it. That means he drew and he colored all these pictures. This is realistic fiction, so it really could happen. It didn't happen. That's why it's fiction, but it could. So it's realistic fiction. Because the people and the animals do things that people and animals actually do. So we're going to read this our last time, and our goal is to track every single word and see how many words we can read now that we've read it 3 times, and then we shall do our comprehension questions. Okay, so are you ready to track your words? Ready? And your motors, your voice boxes should be running. They should be working. You should be able to hear yourself read. So put your finger on the screen and read. Whistle for Willie. Oh, how Peter wished he could whistle. He saw a boy playing with his dog. Whenever the boy whistled, the dog ran straight to him. Peter tried and tried to whistle, but he couldn't. So instead, he began to turn himself around. Around and around he whirled, faster and faster. When he stopped, everything turned down and up and up and down and around and around. Peter saw his dog, Willie, coming. Quick as a wink, he hid in an empty carton lying on the sidewalk. Wouldn't it be funny if I whistled? Peter thought. Willie would stop and look all around to see who it was. Peter tried again to whistle, but still he couldn't. So Willie just walked on. Peter got out of the carton and started home. On the way, he took some colored chalks out of his pocket and drew a long, long line right up to his door. He stood there and tried to whistle again. He blew till his cheeks were tired, but nothing happened. He went into his house and put on his father's old hat to make himself feel more grown up. He looked into the mirror to practice whistling. Still no whistle. When his mother saw what he was doing, Peter pretended that he was his father. He said, "I've come home early today, dear. Is Peter here?" His mother answered, "Why, no. He's outside with Willie." "Well, I'll go out and look for them," said Peter. First, he walked along a crack in the sidewalk. Then he tried to run away from his shadow. He jumped off his shadow, but when he landed, they were together again. He came to the corner where the carton was. And who should he see but Willie? Peter scrambled under the carton. He blew and blew. Suddenly, out came a real whistle. Willie stopped and looked around to see who it was. "It's me!" Peter shouted and stood up. Willie raced straight to him, just like that boy's dog did at the beginning of the story. Peter ran home to show his father and mother what he could do. They loved Peter's whistling. So did Willie. They're all looking proud. He's looking proud. She's looking proud. He's looking proud. Peter's mother asked him and Willie to go on an errand to the grocery store. He whistled all the way there, and he whistled all the way home. And that's our third read of Whistle for Willie. So now it's time to get our fingers ready. Oh, by the way, how did your finger do? Mine did pretty good. So I'm going to give it a pat on the back. Good job, you did your job. Good job, finger, tracking all those words, looking at them, sounding them out. Okay, so on this page, so who is the author of this story? Is it Dr. Seuss? Is it Ezra Jack Keats? Or is it Jack Frost? You should have had two fingers up. Ezra Jack Keats is also the seller, the writer, or the illustrator. He's the illustrator too. Remember we said he wrote and he drew all the pictures? So this story could happen in real life. So it's a realistic fiction, a fantasy, or informational text. It's realistic fiction. That means it could really happen, but it didn't. So who's the main character in the story? Is it Paul, Mom, or Peter? It's Peter. You should have had three fingers out. So at the beginning of the story, what does Peter see a boy do? Does he see a boy play ball? Does he see a boy whistle for his dog? Or does he see a boy jump the rope? He sees the boy whistle for his dog. That you should have had two fingers up. What is Peter's problem? So what's his problem? Why is he all mopey? He can't whistle, he is sick, or he lost his dog. And Peter's problem is he can't whistle. One finger up. What happened to Peter when he whirled around? He fell down? He got sick? Or he got dizzy? He got dizzy. Okay, what does quick as a wink mean? That's him getting dizzy, by the way. What does quick as a wink mean? So does it mean quickly or fast? Does it mean curl your eyelashes? Okay, quick as a wink. Does that mean curl your eyelashes? Does it mean quickly or fast? Or does it mean wink at someone? when it said that he went quick as a wink, he hid in this empty carton? It means quickly or fast. When you do something quick as a wink, like everyone clean your desk, quick as a wink, then you put everything in your desk super fast, super quickly. That's what quick as a wink means. Peter tried to run away from his brother, his shadow, or his friend. His shadow. Actually, he was just trying to jump off it, but when he jumped back down, it connected to him again. Where was Peter when he first whistled? Remember, where was he? Was he walking in the store, playing with his dog, or under a box? He was under a box when he first whistled. Peter's mom sent him on an errand. So where did he go on the errand? Did he go to the grocery store, to his grandma's, or to the neighbor's? He went to the grocery store. All the way to the store and back, Peter did what? Did he play? Did he whistle? Or did he run? He whistled. He's just so happy that he's going to practice and practice and practice to get better at it. Okay, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed your last read of Whistle for Willie, and I know you're ready for Friday's test now. Till then.